though. This is the second time I'm making this because the last one I was driving for it and it was just not a good, and I don't even care about the quality, but that was just bad. Like, I wouldn't even want to watch that back. So, yeah, I've decided that I'm doing a celibate spring, and whenever I tell people that, it's like I have mixed reactions. Some people are like, oh yeah, like, good. And some people are like, oh, how? Like, how is that gonna work? But honestly, like, obviously I don't be telling everybody that, but like, just like the close people in my life, like what the hell? But I personally like it because like my brain is very like compartmentalized. So it's like if I have a relationship or something, or like a woman, which by the way I'm gay. I didn't know if you could probably tell by the, but yeah, it's like I don't like letting a woman control my life, or like not even control my life, but like control my mental capacity, if that makes sense. Like, I'm very compartmentalized, and whenever I have like a woman to think about, it's like that takes up like 30% of my brain at least, and I need to focus on other stuff because after that shit show of a semester last semester, which the grades weren't terrible, but they weren't good, and I was just like, you know what, go on celibate spring, don't give a fuck about relationships right now, to be completely honest. Don't give a fuck about, I don't even like hookup culture anyway, so yeah, I'm not dealing with none of that until summer. I'll go have my little hot girl summer. Not even like really just means I'm getting back in the dating scene during the summer, but as of right now, we're doing a single spring, celibate spring, whatever you want to call it. And honestly, it's been like going pretty good. Like, I just don't really have the temptation to get with anybody right now because it's like I'm just focused on what I want to do and me. And like, obviously, that doesn't happen often, or else I wouldn't be so like dead set on it. But I just like take a couple months out of the year just to focus on myself and be like, no relationships. Because like, I could see why in some places around the world, I forgot exactly where, but it's like forbidden to get in relationships until like a certain age. Like, until you age out of school. If anybody watches and knows where, please let me know, because like I forgot. But which it makes sense, because it's like, it takes, like I said, it takes up, like, relationships and stuff take up at least 30% of your brain. And if you're trying to get a degree or even a GED, or like try to do something in your life, and then you're dealing with a toxic ass fucking person on top of that. No, and toxic could come in many different ways. Like, toxic don't just have to be abusive. Like, toxic could be like someone you're talking to and they don't, like, they just, I don't know, it's like they give that like half in, half out energy, and that really could fuck you up. Like, at least that's what happened to me. And it's like, I don't know. Let me not go into a relationship rant, because y'all really don't need to hear that. And if I watch this back, I really do not need to hear that. But yeah, I've just decided to be focusing on myself. And honestly, I'd recommend, like, I'm not saying that it's for everybody, and I'm not saying that I'm some like moral saint for doing it, because that's not my full intention of why I'm doing it. But I will say that it is helpful to gain some self-worth and to make yourself less available, because it's like, you don't want to constantly be like available, or like you don't want to constantly be like, unless you're in a relationship, like looking for something. Like, that's like, no, because then you start putting yourself on the back burner, and it's like you can't give to other people unless you give to yourself. So it's like, if I'm sitting here giving to some woman who doesn't even deserve it, half the time, that's another thing, half the time these people don't even deserve it. They do the bare minimum, and then you just do everything, and it's like, somebody can relate. Please let me know. But yeah, it's just like, I'm done with dealing with that. So, but yeah, these people just pulled up on the side of me, but yeah, their music's loud too. Oh, they just turned it down. I guess they heard me. But yeah, that's why I've decided to do that. And if anybody else is having a celibate journey or whatever, feel free to let me know, because yeah, mine's not very long, but I've just decided I need to focus on myself for a little while, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll catch y'all guys later. It's like 1:30, so I'm about to go to sleep, so catch y'all later.